Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to the PlugCast. It's Cali Plug. What's going on? We got my bro Drew in this motherfucker, the outdoor king, Tweakier Hunter, king of this motherfucker. What's up, Drew?
What's good? What's good?
How you doing today?
Shit, chilling.
How was your Christmas? You know it is Christmas Day today.
It was good, bro. Christmas was cool. You know, spent Christmas Eve with you.
Okay.
And then today, Christmas Day, you know, just went to the gym, worked out, and now here doing the PlugCast.
Yeah.
Getting to it.
Okay, so if they don't know you, Drew, Snapchat trapper extraordinaire, the outdoor king, king of the lows. Tweakier Hunters was a fucking hit till YouTube took it off. Anything else they want to know?
Yeah, you know, Tweakier Hunters, we had almost 50,000 subscribers on our channel.
Damn.
Yeah, and YouTube, at first they approved it. They were paying us and everything, and then out of nowhere, just one day, it was like 1, 2 in the morning, someone DMs me and says, "What happened to your channel? I think it got took down." I went and I looked, it was gone.
It's the worst feeling, bro.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It's the worst feeling,
So we made
bro.
a couple, you know, we put the Thanksgiving episode back up. We put another episode we made of kosher clips, you know, not as crazy. So, you know, more compliant with YouTube standards and guidelines. So
yeah.
that's it, yeah. And, you know, Outdoor King just doing the thing out here with the weed events. And
So, like, tell everybody how you met me and, like, how we came together and how we started fucking around. Just maybe start from day one and shit.
man, fuck, dude, I seen you on Instagram.
Just through
And
some of the homies.
I was like, why is he with all the rappers that I want to be around? All the rappers I was listening to, you had pictures with.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And then I look, and then my cousin's friend, who's also a friend of mine, I seen him comment on a couple of your pictures, and what's it called? I seen him comment on a couple of your pictures, and the comments he left were like friendly comments to where he knew you. You know, I knew that he knew you. So I messaged him, and I'm like, yo, who is this guy right here? He's like, oh, that's the homie, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, is he good people? He's like, yeah, he's good people. He stays in Cali. You could fuck with him. You know, I was in Phoenix, so I went to go, I liked a bunch of your pictures, I remember, because I was like, man, this guy's with everybody, boom, boom, boom. And I went to go DM you. And either I DM'd you first, but I swear I had a DM from you right before I DM'd you, is what I remember. It was something like that, bro. And It was like just meant to be, boom, we hit each other up, bro.
Well, let's work, right?
Let's work, that's it. Then we FaceTimed and talked. And I was like, wow, he lives in Hollywood. You were showing me the apartment on FaceTime and shit. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I don't remember that FaceTime.
Yep, and then you told me to come out there, and then probably like 4 months later, I did. I lost my plug, and then I was like, can you get me weed? And you were like, yeah, and then I came out to Cali to meet you.
No, you came with the little Asian homie.
Came
remember?
to Asian to get weed.
Yeah, tell him that story that day you came. What we did the whole day and stuff.
Oh, man, the very first time, so here we go. So the very first time, I'm already thinking this guy's the man, okay? Because of his Instagram, he's got pictures with every rapper. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go meet him. We're gonna go get the weed, boom, boom, boom. We pick him up. First thing he got his boy showing us some packs. We're like, okay, cool, this is good. Can we buy it? He's like, no, I gotta go sell this, but I'll be back later. And that guy just disappeared.
Pulled
That's
a little
irrelevant.
fucking funny move. Didn't make sense.
I mean, it wasn't like a fishy move. He wasn't trying to do no funny shit. It's like he showed us packs that he couldn't sell us. Said, do you like this quality? We're like, yeah, we'll take it. And he's like, okay. And he disappeared. But regardless, so within 20 minutes of meeting Cali Plug, you know, in person, we hop in the fucking car. And we go where? To Fredo Santana's house, man. Out of all people, Fredo Santana's house.
Well, no, not even just R.I.P. Fredo, but there's more to the story. First thing is,
we were supposed to do a tour.
No, I mean, I was a little paranoid. Y'all had a pistol on you and shit. You remember that shit?
Yeah, of course. You have to ride protected.
They came from Arizona with the pistola and shit. So I was like, yo, I'm getting this whip, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and I was just like a little bit freaked out, but it was nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was just regular shit, you know. It wasn't too spooky and nothing. And then we actually went to Fredo's crib, and I was
Tarzana.
like, yeah,
I'm like,
yo, we're gonna go to Fredo's crib. I'm gonna introduce you to Fredo. And at the time, I'm like, watch Chief pull up. Watch Chief Keef pull up. And really, Keef never pulls up. So actually the day, like, because I was just like running big game. I'm like, I know Sosa gonna pull up. I know Sosa. And then boom, Sosa pulled up, and then he kicked it with us all day. And the funny thing was, you guys brought Reggie's from AZ, and I showed Keith the Reggie's, and Keith was like, damn, what the fuck is this?
He posted it laughing about it, remember?
I probably still got the video if I found it, but it was funny as fuck. And then we kicked it at Fredo's crib that day. Worked on some things with Fredo, and you know he got you some packs and shit.
And you want to hear the crazy part? So look, Cali, we're at Fredo's crib chilling, Cali Plug's like, look, I got to go to Vegas to make this Mayweather fight. He's like, I'm going to call an Uber now. And then I'm like, oh, shit. And then I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, we didn't want to leave, you know? So I would go to Fredo, and I'm like, yo, bro, Cali Plug's leaving. Is it cool if me and my boys stick around? And he was like, yeah. So he leaves and goes to Vegas. And then that whole week, every day, we kicked it at Fredo's crib. We bought packs off Fredo, and literally, like, it was crazy. This guy made it all happen. It was wild, bro.
Yeah.
We were at Fredo's crib every single day for a week.
Shout outs to Caper. Shout outs to the whole.
Yep, shout out to Caper. There's a whole after story with all this too.
Yeah, so we'll get on with that. So, bro, after that, had some dude came out, picked up some trees off me and shit. Bro picked up like a half pound or a pound. What was the kid's name? The Tweaker kid, the little dope fiend kid. Remember like the first kid that you sent out to come pick up trees?
Oh, fuck, his name was Tommy.
Tommy, yeah.
I sent Tommy out here.
Tommy came up, picked up like a pound.
He told me that this shit was legit.
Tommy picked up some trees. Then you guys came out the next time, and I'm like, yo, can I front you guys trees? They're like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see what we can do. And fuck it, we ran it up. Bro ended up moving out to Hollywood, and we started basically like a weed trap spot, a medical weed trap spot. You know what I'm saying?
I went ballistic.
It went crazy.
Went
crazy, man. A lot of motherfuckers came through to the trap, dog. Let's name some rappers, bro, that's came through to the trap spot, bro. This is a trap bondo, bro.
This is one building.
Yeah.
This is one apartment in one building, okay?
In Hollywood.
This is one trap. This is not multiple traps in this one spot. Sauce Walker, Trippie Redd, Famous Dex, Black Jesus, Chris King, Fredo, Rocket.
There's more too, bro.
Yeah, there's way more, bro. There's way more.
Fuck, man. Even some motherfuckers that probably took off that we don't even know. Sure, man, Shoreline came through.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, that was before Shoreline was popping.
No, but they came through though. Fucking, because Triv was cool with Rob. I think Triv brought Rob through and shit.
Man, that
but
was an iconic
the trap spot was fucking epic. We had a good run at the trap spot, and then
that's where the brand Cali Plug took off at.
Yeah, if people really don't know, like that's where the brand took off at. We had like basically like a lightweight wholesale weed shop that was kicking off, probably pretty much from like I say November to no. What are you talking about? Like October?
No, it was August, bro. It was August 3rd of 2016 is when I touched down in Hollywood. I remember the day. It was August 3rd of 2016, and you had that spot. You were renting it out to one of your homeboys, and you said, give it about 2 weeks, and he'll be out of there, and then we're going to get to it. And that's what happened. He was gone in like 2-3 weeks, or whatever reason you didn't have that spot. Then
well, it was actually the best choice I ever made was B. Lee wanted to set a barbershop up in the condo and up in the trap spot before anything was going on there. It was just an Airbnb apartment. It was a legitimate Airbnb apartment. Actually, it was crazy. Some twin girls fucked it up. These twin white girls fucked the whole spot up. They were possessed, like something out of a movie, dude. It was just fucking disgusting.
The medical bills for them still kept coming to the house.
You remember that shit?
You told me that they left the house like a demonized, possessed crib.
Stupid possessed. So basically, what happened was, where was I going? Fuck the spot. We ended up. B. Lee wanted to change it to a barbershop, and I was like, okay. I said it was a go. And I'm so happy I never let him do that. I'm so happy because it would have just been, the brand would probably never have, the brand would never be here. There wouldn't be a Cali Plug. That 6533 Hollywood Boulevard started the Cali Plug. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I never said this to you, but bro, I appreciate you taking chances and risking your life and serving motherfuckers up and doing what you had to do out of that spot because it really built the brand, and I appreciate it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, having a location where we could bring rappers to, motherfuckers could shoot dice, motherfuckers could try new trees and smoke shit and fuck around, make music videos. There's been a few music videos that were shot there too. Motherfuckers want to see the videos and shit.
I appreciate the opportunity, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, I appreciate that, bro.
Speak of music videos, Trippie Redd Stomp. That was filmed in there.
Search on YouTube, Trippie Redd Stomp. You can actually look at the location.
It's got millions of views on it.
Yeah.
Trippie Redd Stomp was filmed in there. What else was filmed in there?
That was it.
I think that was it.
Then you got your TV show footage, too.
Oh yeah, TV show footage that we put together.
Okay, so now the trap spot was getting a little out of control. There was just a lot of hostility. Black Jesus was staying there at the time, and he'd always turn the heat on. Like he'd have the heat all the way up. Rico,
it was Black. It was all of them. It was Rico, Black Jesus, Fendi. These guys,
Number
they
Street
all
K.
everybody. They all had the heat on in there on 80 degrees with the windows closed.
Hey, keep in mind. Let me explain
blunts.
this to you. Let me explain this to you. This spot is probably like 3 times the size of an average bathroom.
It's like 800 square feet.
800 square feet. So imagine it's a square room. It's a studio apartment, kitchen, bathroom, and it's got a closet, like a hidden closet. It's pretty cool.
It's got a hidden closet that's like
and they have a
mini
small
bedroom.
closet too. So where was Kay sleeping at, bro?
Kay slept in the. Kay slept in like the. Okay, so there was a washer and dryer in the back of the studio apartment, and there was the bathroom like right next to it, and next to that there was like a hallway. Not a hallway, a closet, you know, but it was like a little long, thin closet. It was good for storage space, you know what I mean? And he made his little bed in there, and that's where he slept.
How big was it? Literally, dog. It was like Harry Potter size.
Yeah, it was like 2 feet wide. Yeah, I mean, it was probably like, it was tall. It was as tall as the building, you know, as tall as the room because it was the closet. So, you know, you slid the closet door, and then it was about 2 feet wide and like maybe like 6 feet deep.
Yo,
so, like,
Kay was able to zone out there. I brought Kay out to make beats and shit, and this motherfucker would zone out in the closet.
You got a jacket, bro? A hoodie?
Yeah, man. Fuck, dog.
Freeze.
And then, shit, man. Fuck, dude. Kay was sleeping in the fucking closet. Who was all living there? There was like, at one point
some
we
days
had
there was 12 people
12
that would stay the night there.
Let me see. We had Fendi, Rel. Fendi. Keith would stay there.
Keith.
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus. Me at the time.
Number Street K.
Me at the time.
Rico.
K, Rico. Did you say Black Jesus already?
Yeah.
Good luck, bro. Thank you. Who else?
Capo would stay there too.
Glizzy.
Triv. So we had some 12 people nights there in this studio apartment.
I mean, there was times in there it was crazy, and I remember one time I was like, maybe like, when did I move in? When did I move in with you? I moved in with you November
before
1st.
Halloween, bro.
No, yeah, it was right before Halloween.
We remember we rolled balls on Halloween.
Yep. So look, this is what happened. So I remember one day we were sleeping in that trap, and I woke up, and it was just Rico and Keith. And I woke up, and it was hot, and it smelled like feet, and I was just pissed. And I said, fuck
I need to get the fuck out of here. You grabbed all this shit.
Fuck out of here. And then I meet you for breakfast, and it just so happens that your roommate wants to rent out the room, and it just all worked out. It was so
Talking about law of attraction, bro. Fuck. You were getting too much money then, too. You was getting your bands up, bro.
Yeah, the money was up, car was paid off, and the fucking place was hot and smelled like feet, and I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, bro. That was like the start of like the whole Cali plug enterprise and shit, bro. That like spot made it together, and like we got cameras in there. We had fucking a cage door. I wish I could have photos of all this shit. We had the walls graffitied. It was fucking nuts.
I still got the video.
Floor, remember the floors had like gum and shit on it and shit.
The place was crazy, and then we got evicted, and I talked our way out of 2 evictions. I went in there and I pretended that I was the cousin of the owner and he was out of town and blah, blah, blah. And this is Airbnb. And I talked us out of 2 whole evictions. And then the third one, they changed the locks on us.
All right, so bro, can you do me a favor? Can you bring me back to the day when like the trap, the end day on the trap, just like the last day of the actual trap, like where you're just like, no, I can't be in there anymore, dude. We've had over 1,000 people in there from all over the country.
All over the world.
All over the world.
Ireland,
England, all over the world. We have just all types of shit going down. The people in the building hate us. The fucking neighbors hate us. Fucking just a horrible shit. And then plus there was the whole situation when Fendi was beefing with the people on the boulevard where they ran inside and the
cops were called.
The cops were called that day, and they never told me the cops came that day. That's why, like, I really lost a lot of trust in Fendi and them.
That's pretty much the situation that burnt the spot out. Is when the cops came.
That burnt the spot out the day the cops came, but it was
that
still
burnt
cool.
The spot because look, the cops came. There was 2 separate occasions where the cops came. The cops came to the door one time, and then the cops another time. On the video, they seen the cops were there, and it was something weird, bro. The cops were there listening to like through the door, but they never knocked on the door.
It was a weird one.
Yeah, it was a weird one. So it was 2 separate situations, and the spot just got burnt out, bro. It's time to go.
But can we go into the official burnout day?
The robbery?
Can we go into that? Can you tell people like waking up, the day, the Range Rover pulling up, this, that?
All right, so
just go into it detailed, bro.
So it was like fucking Valentine's Day or something, or Easter. It was Easter. That's what it was. It was Easter. Valentine's Day. It was a holiday because everyone was out of town.
Bro,
it was Easter, bro.
Fuck.
It was Valentine's Day or Easter because everyone was out of town.
It was like a week before re-up. And re-up was March 26th. When's
exactly, Easter?
Easter.
A week before.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay,
exactly.
Keep on going.
So it was Easter weekend. And hold on, bro. Let me double check. Easter, because Easter flip-flops.
Yeah, it was. It was, bro. It had to be.
It had to be because it was a holiday, bro. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Hold on. Easter 2017. No, it was Sunday, April 16th.
Couldn't have been, bro.
Couldn't have been.
Bro, it had to be motherfucking.
Is there a fucking holiday in March?
No, it had to be March. Okay, just keep going, bro.
Well, regardless, whatever it was, for some reason, everybody was out of town that weekend, like all the workers for the trap. Like, everyone was going to visit their family, or this guy was out with his girl, or this, and the appointments were already low to begin with. So we were all like, yeah, we're not going to work, we're just going to fucking take the weekend off. We have low appointments. There's not going to be a lot of people. Everybody wants to go to town, see family. We've been grinding hard for 6 months out here going ballistic, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to fucking relax. And for some reason, everyone was out of town that weekend. We were supposed to be closed. And Black Jesus was staying at the trap. And he was like, I don't want to be closed. He's like, I want to serve custos.
No, he was also bitching that whole weekend shit. He was fucking wanted plays. He wanted traps.
Yeah, he did.
Felt
well,
like
yeah,
there was like an entitlement thing. Black Jesus, like, instead of just being a rapper and getting rap money and just taking it easy, he also wanted trap money too. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and he wanted free trap money.
Well, so basically what happened is he was like, he's like, I'll do the trapping, while everybody's gone. I need to make the extra money, whoop, whoop, whoop. So we were like, okay, whatever. So a play came through, and it was somebody, an existing customer of ours, and he's
running back the whole day, bro, pulling up this.
Yeah, it was just a whole weird situation. Like, I pulled up and I was with my girl at the time to drop off the packs to Black Jesus, and there was like this weird looking guy in the front on his phone, and my girl was like, look at him, he doesn't even look like he should have a phone. It was like a homeless guy with a brand new iPhone. Like, she's like, something's not right about this.
Super suspect.
Yeah, it was super suspect. And then she's like, and then look over there, look at that group of guys. She's like, this don't look right. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to go give him the packs through the back. So I drive to the back, and I give him the packs. He takes them up. I'm coming to find out the guys were staking out the apartment. They were existing customers of ours, or sent their people or whoever, because it wasn't necessarily them, because I remember looking at the guys, and it wasn't anybody I knew. And I drove off because I told Black Jesus I'm taking the day off too, like, fuck.
You go handle it, bro. You go.
Yeah, he was complaining like, yeah, I want plays. I'm sitting in this apartment. I ain't got shit to do. I don't got no one out here. Everyone's out of town. I want to trap. Okay, cool. So whatever. So I got one play. There's one play for the whole day, or 2 plays for the whole day. And they said they wanted 5 pounds of the lowest packs we got. And so what I did is, so he would have samples, I brought him a 5-pack, one of each pack that we had. They were mostly low packs anyway. And, the guys already knew where to go. They go there, he lets them in. And he's by himself, mind you, him and the cameraman. And the cameraman's not a trapper. The cameraman's just on his laptop being the cameraman.
We'll probably have him on the next episode, so he
just
can
have him talk his side of the story.
He can react on this whole situation.
So basically, I guess Black Jesus lets him in and doesn't think nothing of it, because they're existing customers, and they have a duffel bag, and they open the duffel bag and they pull out an AK and make them lay on the ground and say they want to, give us everything or whatever. So according to Black Jesus, they took Glizzy, the cameraman's laptop, that's who was here. And then Black Jesus ran out, supposedly, and he had a gun, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that whole story never makes sense to me either. You know what I'm saying?
But then here's what else doesn't make sense to me is the robbers took 5 pounds of weed, and there was 40 pounds in the closet. All they had to do was look in the closet, and there was 40 fucking pounds, and it was insane. And okay, so listen, there was really 6 pounds. They robbed the pounds from the kitchen. There was 6 pounds. They only took 5. They left 1 on the stove. So they were just sloppy to begin with. It was like a whole weird situation. Like, my bad, I'm freezing right now. It's cold. But that's why I'm shaking. But look. So there was 6 pounds in the kitchen. They only took 5. They left 1. The best pound. They left the best pound of gas indoor OG. The only pound that was gas indoor. They left it on the stove, okay? They took 5 pounds of bullshit, and they didn't look in the closet. In the closet, there was 40 more pounds sitting. Yep. And they didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
They got 5 pounds. And then Black Jesus was all mad, saying we set him up. And I'm, how could I set you up, bro? You're my boy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was talking about killing us that day and shit.
And then one of our homeboys, Ty, picked him up and calmed him down and figured out the situation. And that was it. But the trap was already pretty burnt already. Like, that was like the nail in the coffin.
Super burnt it. Yeah, that's what super burnt the trap spot.
Yeah, because it caused the commotion. Like, the building seen it. They knew shit went down. Like, people called the cops, I'm sure. Like, shit, like, it was not a good situation. So, anyway, we got evicted out the trap. And, like, 2 weeks later, we were still in the trap because the squatting laws in California is like 60 or 90 days where you could be there.
Yeah, but you didn't want to be there, bro.
Well, no, I mean, just to trap out of there. I didn't live there already. I was already way gone out of there.
You said, fuck that shit still.
Yeah, but basically what happened was they went in and changed the locks. And then that's it. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
That's the end of it.
That's the whole story, yes.
Oh, Hoodrich Pablo Juan was there in Trap Lord Slime.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Hoodrich Pablo Juan came
and Cash Cola.
And Cash
and G.
Cola.
Weeder.
Yeah, free G. Weeder. Yeah, man, it's crazy,
Yep,
bro.
all those people were there too. Yep, big names.
Whoa, we had some big names in there, motherfucker, bro.
Big names in there, bro.
Notorious.
Mm-hmm. Hoodrich Pablo Juan,
like,
famous.
It's crazy because we seen Trippy blow up.
Oh, Little Twist been in there too.
Twist too.
Little Twist. Little Twist been in there. I said Chris King.
21 Savage, his brother was coming through.
His brother, Cino was there.
He never brought 21 through though.
No, 21 never been.
Offset never came through.
No, we always met Offset at his spots. Trying to think, bro. There's got to be someone else. 6ix9ine came to your dispensary. He didn't come to the trap.
Yeah, it's crazy because Offset was like fucking with us before like the brand started, before the Cali Plug brand started. Well, we were just like street dealers. That's the crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? He's like he fucking got more of a kick out of that.
Right when Bad and Bougie blew up.
Yeah, right before like we went a motherfucker went corporate with this weed shit. You know what I'm saying? Or not corporate. I guess you want to say mainstream underground or some shit.
Man, that shit was crazy those days.
Hey, man, a lot of people out here wondering how Tweakier Hunters started. If you can tell them, they're asking that question every day. They're asking that question.
Okay, so for everybody that doesn't know what Tweakier Hunters is, it was a show on YouTube that I made.
Viral
me and my boy D-Stacks. It went viral. You know, YouTube was paying us a lot of money.
Millions of
getting
views.
Millions of views. It was popping. Let's just say that we had 50,000 subscribers on our channel, and it got taken down real quick by YouTube for bullying and harassment policies or whatever. And so long story short, it was a hit little YouTube show that went viral, and it started as a Snapchat skit, basically.
Having fun on Snapchat.
Having fun on Snapchat, and the way it started is I was with my boy Nick one time, and this is the first time I did Tweakier Hunters, and then I didn't do it again for like a year. Okay, so this is the real story of Tweakier Hunters, and I still have the first episode from the original Snapchat saved on my phone. It's super intense. So look. So one day I was with my boy Nick, and this girl kicked him out the house, and he had nowhere to go, so he was smoking weed at my house. And he was being such like a negative Nancy, you know, I couldn't deal with this guy. So I was like, bro, come on, let's go ride around and smoke weed. I don't want to be in the house with you, bro. But you're my homeboy, so I'm not going to kick you out, you know? So he's like, cool. So we go to the Shell gas station at the corner, buy some backwoods. We're rolling up in my truck. And this guy's like negative Nancy for real, like, oh, my girl. And I'm like, bro, like, you live with her. She's just mad. She's going to let you in the fucking house. Like, stop, bro, please. You're killing my high. You're ruining my night, bro. I was so upset. And then I was like, bro, come on. Let's go fuck with some tweakers. I just got Snapchat. You told me to get Snapchat, actually. Yeah. Cali Plug told me to get Snapchat. It's good, blah, blah, blah. So I got it, and I'm like, look, bro, I just got Snapchat. Let's go fucking drive around, fuck with some tweakers, and see what it does, bro. The Snapchat shit's kind of cool. Let's see what we can do. And for some reason or another, I pulled up to one, and I said, hey, you smoking crack or tweak? Why I said crack or tweak? It's because that's what that neighborhood is notorious for. There's a lot of crack and a lot of meth going around. So I said it. And the first lady, she was a hooker on the corner, and she goes, and I still have the video, she goes, put it like this. I'm selling pussy. And I was
that was a great one. That was like a notorious one, yeah.
And then, so I drove around. We got a bunch of different episodes. Not a bunch of episodes, a bunch of different clips. And so I went to sleep, and the next day I woke up, and my Snap had a bunch of more followers and a bunch of people commenting, like all my friends, like, dude, that shit was funny. So long story short, I moved to Hollywood, started working with Cali Plug, didn't do any more Tweakier Hunters, just did it that one day. And then I went back to Phoenix in the end of 2017, and I was bored, and I told D-Stacks, let's do Tweakier Hunters on Snapchat. I was like, because when I did it the first time, it was popping. I bet I can make it go viral. And like literally in 1 week of doing Tweakier Hunters, my Snapchat views doubled. Okay,
People were requesting it too.
Yeah, they literally it doubled, and then I was like, okay, bro, we got to turn it into a YouTube show, and then we did, and about 10 months after we released it on YouTube is when it went viral and started getting popping.
It's crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. Congrats to all your success, bro, with the Tweakier Hunters movement, dog. This shit was crazy, bro. Fucking
exposing the social problem.
Yeah, yeah. Let me ask you, with Tweakier Hunters, did you ever have any dangerous situations? Because, you know, would you promote people to go tweaker hunt and go out, you know, in the public? And, you know, anybody can do it. You know, it's not the most dangerous thing, but you are dealing with people on the streets.
Yeah, you kind of got to be careful. We had like a crazy guy chase us with a bat and a Jason mask one time. That's on one of the episodes that YouTube took down. We had people throw rocks at the truck. There's still dents in the side of the truck from people throwing rocks.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but we never came across like a super dangerous situation because, you know, we're not pulling up on gangbangers. We're pulling up on, you know, meth addicts and crackheads for the most part, exposing the social problem. The show's not about, you know, going to the hood and, you know, we don't fuck with drug dealers or not even prostitutes for that matter, unless it's like a cracked out meth or
yeah. What
prostitute, you know.
Damn, dog. Tweaker Hunters. Go out, you know, have caution. You know what I'm saying? Do not try this at home.
Everybody's asking for it. They want it back. So D-Stacks is on vacation right now. As soon as he gets back, we're going to...
Yeah, dude. But, what kind of music you like, dog? What artists you fucking with?
I mean, everybody that knows me knows my favorite. Everyone knows me knows my favorite rapper is Chief Keef, pretty much. That's who I listen to. Most is Chief Keef. Who else do I listen to? I like FMB DZ. You know, right now I like Smoke Perp. He's cool.
Give me a little whole rundown from like when you were a kid, like what music you liked and like from the 90s and stuff. And
I liked like rock music and alternative music till 6th grade. And then after then I liked rap music like Tupac and Biggie and all that. And DMX, Jay-Z.
Can you give us like a whole rundown from what you've seen hip hop and rap music do from the 90s to the new millennium, from Tupac and Biggie to Cash Money No Limit to, you know, Glow Gang and, you know, 1400, you know, can you give us a little rundown on that?
Yeah, it's like kind of in the 90s when the gangster rap and the rap took over. You know, the hip-hop aspect, it turned into two genres. It went from being hip-hop to hip-hop and rap. And then it was like rap, you know?
So you had your technical hip-hop rappers, and then you had your gangster rappers, correct?
Correct. And your flashy rappers, too, like, you know, Birdman and Jay-Z. Jay-Z was rapping about, you know, Lexus on 20s back in 96, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was part of the gangster section, though. He wasn't, like, so much hip-hop, you know?
Yeah, he was able to play both sides.
Yeah, back then it was all about, really, the music was all about money back then and stunting. Like, you know, Jermaine Dupri, Jay-Z. You know, DMX had some kind of demons going on. You know, his music was a little bit different. But, you know, like Cash Money was popping, Master P, and all that music was you know, stunt.
Yeah. Stunt.
All that music was stunt. And, you know, that's what music these days is lacking. Like, back then they were rapping about helicopters and planes and yachts, and now they just rap about watches and barely even cars. You know, videos don't even have cars nowadays.
So you can say like rap music went from like hip hop and motherfuckers like crying on a record and telling their life, their story, to actually motherfuckers stunning and balling and being flashy and flossy, to then going where?
Well, it was flashy and flossy all the way till about when like Waka Flocka came out and it started getting more grimy. Okay, because his music was super like in your face and it was just more grimy. You know, like Gucci Mane was still talking about money, all money.
Yeah.
You know, even him, you can't say that he. It was like kind of like
Waka changed the game.
Yeah, it was kind of like when Waka came. He was like the new Little John. He was like a Little John and like a
crazy.
It was just crazy, bro. He was just nuts. And the game changed. It got like grimy with him because he had the dreads and the big white tee, and you know, just fucking talking about robbing people. And then Chief Keef came, and the whole fucking game changed from stunting and making money to shooting and robbing and finesse and. It was just insane, you know, and the rap game is still about that pretty much. They still talk about finesse and this and that, you know. It's like it's not how it was. The 90s, it was all about stunting all the way up to like 2010, 2011 when Waka came on the scene. And then he changed it and turned it into like hood shit, shoot 'em up.
When did the Tatted Faces and 6ix9ine dudes come in?
The Chief Keef era.
Yeah, so we're still on that right now.
The Chief Keef era is when the Tatted Faces and them came in, yeah. And they're still on it right now, yes.
It's crazy, bro.
It's when Chief Keef came, everybody had started getting face tats.
Oh, okay, crazy, man. It's fucking crazy.
It's
dude.
crazy.
Crazy.
And now they got
culture.
Guys. Now they got man purses
and all that stuff. Yep. Damn, bro. Well, fuck, man. What can people expect in the future, man, from Tweakier Hunters and Outdoor King, dog? What can motherfuckers expect?
Tweakier Hunters, I'm waiting for D-Stacks to get back from vacation, like the first week of January. So after that, we're going to release a whole bunch of new YouTube-compliant episodes, try to get, the momentum back up with that. And Outdoor King will be at Kushstock this Saturday, December 29th.
See you at Kushstock.
And then we'll see how the new laws that kick in the new year affect everybody.
Yeah, bro.
With what we do out here,
Definitely want to have you on some more PlugCast, bro. Definitely want to have you on some more episodes. Any shout-outs to anybody, bro?
Man, shout out to Cali Plug for putting this all together, man. That's what the shout-out goes to today.
I salute, bro. Well, I appreciate you coming out. Let's get him, have him on some more episodes. How can they follow you on social media, bro?
On Snapchat at PHXWEEDKING, and then on Instagram at RBI Productions. Exactly how it's spelled out.
All right, that's a wrap, man. Appreciate you coming out, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
I'm on a high road. Bitches love flexing the eye roll. You might roll up and shit, I don't. I do this shit with my eyes closed. I'm off the Hennessy, I know. I got some enemies lurking. I got my energy perfect.